Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy Tactics. We are here in the Fovelham Windflats and we are just about to go to Ziekden Fortress. However, I do think that it would be wrong of us not to go and, pick up a few items. So we're going to head here. Now, is anyone missing any equipment? That's just step number one. You've got your hempen robe. Yeah, I would ideally like you to have something better than that. Let's see if we've got anything better here.
Looking for ore in particular.
Yeah, we do have a silken robe. It's so expensive, but it is so worth it, right? It's the MP increase is what really makes that good. Yeah, we could buy 2 lots of that as well, and then we can give it to the other guy.
May I be
What else have we got here? I just want to make sure that we're buying up these first. Yes, let's buy up to my 50 there. Yeah, we need a lot more Phoenix Downs. Yeah, there we go. I might have to start buying more than 10. I just can't really afford it right now. Or I need to get better at combat. Oh, I can only buy one of these? Yep, that adds up. So we'll buy one.
Thank you for your...
Do I want to buy some ring mail? Do I have anyone who will need it? Yeah, I might have somebody who needs it.
Thank you.
Let's buy some of that. Okay. So I think Matthew uses... Yeah, he uses this, like clothing. So we could give him ring mail instead. That's a huge increase, actually, for him. Like, over leather clothing, that's absurd. Yeah. Okay. And then...
Yes?
I want to give you the silken robe again, which puts her MP up a little bit and gives her more health. And then Francis can stop using the leather plate and he can start using the silken robe. Not silken robe, the hempen robe, which is an HP lowering thing, but gives him a lot more MP to work with, which I think is worth it. Cool. Right, and now I'm out of money again. I'm going to go here, I'm going to stop, I'm going to not flee. Oh, it didn't even give me the option. Sorry, I'm going to not fight, I'm going to flee, but it didn't give me the option. So now it's time to go to Ziekden Fortress. A fortress built during the 50 Years' War in preparedness for a Romandan invasion from across the Rana Strait. Let's go. Ziekden Fortress. 4 units and immediately in combat. Oh wow, okay. 2 groups. Interesting. Okay, let's have a look at this and figure out how this map's going to play out. So obviously, we're going to head... Wait, can I unzoom? There we go, and then like tilt a little bit. Yeah, so one group's going to head kind of up here-ish, maybe, up this side. How's the other group getting in here? What are they doing here? This is a terrible, like, route in, right? Assuming the enemies are up here, right? What are we doing on this side? This is, like... This doesn't feel good. Unless we have somebody with jump, in which case you could... Well, if we stick, like, Matthew on this side, right? Yeah, if we stick Matthew on this side, he can maybe get in and charm people. Maybe we run, like, the cursed Matthew Francis side.
I am ready.
Because that gives us 2 people who can hit people at range. So you kind of send them around the back so they can easily access the people at the top. And then on this side, well, it's just going to be Ramza basically soloing it with a healer.
Onward.
Yeah, I think that's our answer here.
It's time.
Back whence you came, quick as shadows, or this one's blood makes crimson snow. Do not think to try my patience. This keep packs such a store of powder as you could scarce imagine. More than enough to deliver the lot of you to the father's keeping should your feet lack proper haste.
The order of the northern sky yields not before the braying of rogues. Lord Brother! Argath?
I love the little pause before Argath going like, oh my god, he's back again. I'm glad to hear other people dislike Argath as well. It's very validating.
Teacher!
Delita!
I'll not warn you again. Withdraw at once, or the girl dies.
This changes nothing. Argath, loose your attack.
Yes, my lord.
Argath.
Gods have mercy.
Delita? I'm sorry.
Teacher!
Lord Commander, more enemies scale the pass. 2 score, mayhap 3. A man of Wiegraf's look moves among them.
Very well. We go to greet them at once. I'll leave the rest to you, Argath.
Curse the lawyer!
Teacher! And where do you presume to go, Delita?
You whoreson dog!
It is to be a fight, then. I'm only too happy to oblige. The gods know I've waited for this.
Zalbarg. Dicedog. How could you?
Come. I will show you that common blood makes naught but a common man.
Oh. Defeat Argath. It would be my pleasure. Okay, now I know how this map plays out. I maybe would have made some different decisions.
Why did you do it, Argath? What moved your hand?
Your lord brother's orders, Ramza. What else? Would you have had us kneel before them and offer up the order's honor in exchange for the life of some common wench?
She was Delita's sister!
Is it not time you awoke to the fact that we are different from them? They are of lesser birth, and so meant to play lesser roles in life. Such is the nature of fate, Ramza. That commoner and his sister ought never to have been here at all. Had they been with their own kind, supping on broth of bean, she would yet live.
Right.
Alright. So. How far back does Francis go? Francis, like, it goes so far back that he takes his turn right before we do the turn reset. Interesting. So Matthew is terrible here. Because they don't have any women. Ah. Okay. Well, we could go all the way in here and just try and charge. Maybe we could throw a stone here. Will not hit. The other option is that we go somewhere else and then we do something like a tailwind. Yeah, I think going up here... That was a good jump. And then doing a tailwind onto either himself or Delita. Maybe himself here. That'd be good. Increases speed.
I can do this!
So you can get more turns. Delita's going to run right in there. That's to be expected. You're going to head up here. Yeah, I can't steal hearts. Can't throw a stone anywhere where we currently are. I think you just wait, unfortunately.
For victory.
Okay. Now, she can't cast a white magic before anyone else's turn, right? No. Yeah, because everyone's like got basically the same speed. So you're going to pop up here. Maybe chuck a protect just on Ramza. It's got to be a shell on Ramza, actually. There we go. Oh, and there.
What of you, Ramza? Why do you now raise arms against us? 'Tis naught short of treason. You would turn your cloak and name yourself a traitor to the Order of the Northern Sky.
But the Order would never forgive what you've done.
The leader of the Order literally told him to do it. Zalbag.
Does your naivety know no end? How ironic is fate that one such as you would be born a Beoulve. Despite the privileges the name has afforded you, you would forsake duty and tarnish the honor of your house. Mayhap it is because you are youngest, and bastard-born besides. You think yourself spared the burdens of your lord brothers, and look only to satisfy your own whims. It brings bile to my throat. 'Tis a mockery that you're a Beoulve. Victory is mine.
Rend armor? Oh. Oh, you can use ranged rends if you have a ranged weapon. Oh, that's cool. Okay. New tech.
Make your peace with the gods, Argath. You die by my hand. Ready.
Alright, Delita. It's not quite as impactful as you might have hoped, but 10 out of 10 for effort. Okay, what are you casting? A blizzard. Uh-huh. Francis's turn. Well, cancel that. How far can you move? Not far at all. Okay, so this is fine for you to move in here. And then probably a black magic somewhere. Nope. Although I have noticed that Tetra is targetable, which is interesting. Can we res Tetra? I don't think I have anything for you to do. You just have to wait, unfortunately.
Have faith.
Shell is activated. Cool. Blizzard hits Delita.
Damn it.
It's a lot of damage, but he's not dead.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, you almost just want to wait for that knight to move.
My birth was not of my choosing, nor the burdens that come with it.
Spare me the bleating. You are no sheep. You are a Beoulve, self-chosen or not. Yours is a line of champions, of lords among men. To do great deeds is your destiny, and your duty as well. Much is there that cannot be done save by your hand. It falls to you to see it so, to act where we cannot. Yet by the same token, you have choices. Ones that are denied your lessers. For your name brings great wealth and influence both. If you only embraced them, nary a thing would be beyond your reach. Yet what should you do instead but squander your gifts, while I must grasp at scraps that come tumbling? Speak not to me of burdens.
Mayhap you speak true, but I will not be made a puppet.
You? A puppet? Don't be absurd. The puppets stand before you, Ramza. Long have we danced for House Beoulve that it might reign on history's stage. A dance that serves our ends, to be sure. Indeed, the Beoulve name is our shield behind whose aegis we've long thrived. It is the way of things. People are used and use others in turn. How do you think you came to be where you are? You are loath to be used, yet you fain use others, even your so-called friend, Delita.
What do you mean? Delita?
Speak not to me. When I said I'll not be used again, I meant by you as well.
Oh.
I was a fool to think we were friends. In the end, you can be no different from the likes of Argath or Dystarg. And when Argath falls, my vengeance turns on you, Ramza. I'll tear it all down. First, House Beoulve, then the entire kingdom!
Delita, let us talk. Please. My turn.
I see. Okay. Can we chuck a stone here? No. I think I might test something here. So, let's cancel this. So, our speed is currently 8. Can I tailwind again? Let's do it. If we can increase our number of actions, that's going to heavily impact how this fight goes.
I feel stronger.
Okay. Yes, you can just stack it. That's fantastic. And then wait here.
Now is the time.
Now, time to test something. Oh, you could stand up here, though. It doesn't actually increase your range that much, though. Seeing whether we could potentially hit Titra with res. I assume the answer is not, but I mean, it's, you know, it's giving us the option. It does say 0% chance. Let me just check. There we go. Unit status cannot be viewed. Yeah, I think she's like KO'd. Okay. That's fine. Thought I'd check. Now a heal onto Delita would obviously be great if we can make that happen, but I don't know if we can. Yeah, we go 6th in the turn order. There's no way that works. I guess we could raise Delita, the assumption that Delita's gonna die. Maybe move here and raise Delita. Have to drop down if I'm raising Delita. Maybe here. Yep, that's fine. Knight's heading down to attack Delita. This knight's finally moving. Okay, it's moved in there. It's fine. That will kill Delita.
Whatever it takes.
Francis. I think I'm going to move you here. Can we try and change the zoom? There we go, it gives us a little bit more. I can hit somebody with a fire move. We might as well do it. Oh, actually, he's not even going to die, I've just realized. Well,
No, not today.
that's just a complete waste then. Yep, complete waste. Kind of assumed one of the people who was having a turn in between might have been able to kill him.
I'll not be defeated.
But no. Okay.
You play the White Knight, but I'd have fed panthers on the plain had you not seen some use in me.
Don't be absurd! I would never turn my back on one Beset.
Then you'd best learn to start. Many a trap-sprung lion would sooner have his savior for a meal than for a friend. Does it grieve you, Delita, to see the depths of your own weakness laid bare? No mere commoner can leave their mark on history. You've not the power. Be glad you know enough to lament it. 'Tis all you can do, and more than you deserve.
Has your forked tongue ceased flitting? What I'd hear from your lips are not words.
Laughter, then. Be not so hasty, Delita. You'll hear that soon enough, when you are on your way to your dear sister's side.
I'll not be told what I will do, nor will I be used, not by any man, not anymore. From this day forth, Titra, we will walk our own path, and be beholden to none. But you, Argath, you will not live to see the morrow. Ere the day is through, your bones will crack beneath my boots. Thus will I mark my first step towards a new beginning, by trampling your mangled corpse.
I will say, I'm still rooting for Delita here. Even if he is going to be our enemy at some point. You destroyed my armor. You piece of garbage.
No turning back.
Parry? Oh, it's a chance.
I can still fight.
No. Nice.
Ready.
Yeah. That's gonna hurt. So there's a fire that hits nothing, I think. Oh no, it was targeted on the unit. Oh no.
This cannot be.
Okay. Matty, down here. Don't suppose I can steal at range, right? No. Thought I'd see. Right. Throw it. Okay.
Right.
So I can hit Argath here. I can also probably make my way down and hit this person somehow. I do get the feeling we should hit Argath. Yup. Nice. And then go like this. The aim goes off. Evaded. Fantastic. Fire goes off. Hit for not very much. That was enough. Apparently you can... Oh, right, yeah, because you can't jump high enough to get up there. I see. I think I would like to go up here if possible. Can I drop a heal down onto Francis? Not really. Well, kinda. I can drop a cure down like that. My other option is maybe a raise onto Delita. If I'm raising Delita, I have to stay down here. Who goes next in the turn order? Where can you move to? You can get right to me. I could go behind Francis. Yeah. I think that might be my place. So there. Oh.
What have we here?
I found an antidote. Cool. Anyway, then raise. Let's bring him back.
Come on.
It's potion. Okay. Minorly annoying, but not the end of the world.
I did it.
Okay. Rainer. And raise.
Pull yourself together. To new heights.
Okay. Ursula. Casting fire on Delita.
How to proceed?
Francis. Could come up here and chuck some fire on these guys potentially, or something similar. Could cast and then run. That's the other option. Like I could cast, say, a thunder here, and run away. Maybe even here. Yeah, so we could do that and then move. Potentially. Or I run and use a potion. Kind of tempted for the run and use a potion option here. Also getting a distinct feeling that we might end up killing Argath early on this one. Alright, run, potion.
I must pick myself up.
Cool. Then we're gonna face that way.
My turn.
Yeah. I think for this turn it's probably attack Argath. We're gonna miss out on so much XP if we do this, but it's not the end of the world if we miss out on XP, I suppose. Because if we miss out on XP, what we really miss out on is XP in just this fight. But we can always go and get it later, right? Like you're not like permanently missing out on it. It just means you have to do another fight. Okay. Steel Helm. Got it. Wonderful.
My turn.
That also looks like it increased his health, but obviously what it did is it lowered his max health. So that's why it made it look like it changed his health. Also, we just got regen. We get to see how good this is.
Leave it to me.
Taran. Going to attack Francis. Chance we parry. Delita. Oh, you're going for Argath.
for victory.
Okay, that's Blizzard on a tile. We know it's on a tile because it's not centered on someone. He's down. Aim goes off. Parry?
It's over!
No. There's Blizzard. That it wasn't on a tile doesn't really matter to us.
You don't have me yet!
Regenerate activates again. Not that that does anything because it only does it on the start of our turn, I think. Yeah, I think I might be on the killing Argath plan here. That might be our best way out of this. Head here. Cura on this tile. Apologies for the cut. There was a small power cut on my side. So we have Cura that's going off over here, right? So that's Cura going off onto those squares. So what we want to do is we want to head here and, well, attack. Yeah, attack here, I think. Yep, tap Argath. Let's go.
Damn you!
Okay, that works pretty well. Want to face towards him because that way nobody can hit our back. Okay, only got 13 healing from regen, which isn't really that much. Okay, Matthew's about to die. I think we have to kill... Oh, he evaded. I still kind of think we have to kill Argath in this one. This doesn't feel like one where we're going to clear the map, unfortunately. It's just not really on the cards based upon how we got here. I honestly don't know what you're going to do. I think you just farm whatever XP you can farm. You know what you do? You steal another helmet. Yes. Yes, now we're talking. Okay. I don't know if we stole this guy's helmet already. Get me another helmet. 0% chance. Does he not have a helmet? Let me try somebody else. Steal helm. Yes, that other guy is the guy I already stole a helmet from. Right. Also, let's do... Oh, we're already zoomed out. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just going to steal one from, like, either of the guys standing next to me, so... Let's try... this one. That's 27. Never mind, let's go back to the 43. Let's go. Missed. Okay. Well, it was worth a try. Honestly, just wait there. Vira being cast over the wall.
I'll not fall here.
Argath is going to potion himself. That's fine, I think.
Curse it.
Right, what's his plan now? Run. Okay. We don't have that many turns in which we can kill Argath. I'm going to try and blizzard her. That is going to hurt, but won't kill her. There's Fyra.
It's no use.
Okay.
Destined for greatness.
Blizzard's going to hit in a second. Right, up here. Attack.
I'm better than this.
I don't think you are. Right. Blizzard hits. That's fine. Now I can move in over there. The only problem is I don't really have any way to attack. So I think I move up here. And I chuck in an Isuna. Like this. There we go. Okay, they're running back to try and chase us. Isuna. Missed. Perfect.
What to do?
Good turn. Claudian isn't going to reach. Ursula isn't going to reach.
My turn.
I just realized something. Are these... Oh, let me have a look at this person here. Completely unimportant right now, but... How would I figure... I think you might be I need to look at Francis next. Oh, okay. We could have used Steel Heart, because these are actually women. Okay, because you can see the bit of hair in the back of the image. Well, if you look at Francis here, it's like a different angle. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Okay, that was something that we maybe could have tried. Doesn't matter though.
Fool! Impossible. No. Not at the hands of milksop chels. I am better than this. Better than you all.
Victory is yours. 7,600 gil, and Ramza was the greatest contribution.
I'm sorry, Delita. What was that? The powder! Delita! We must away! Ah! Delita!
Oh.
I had lived my life the only way that I had known. But when the pillars of that life came crashing down, I did not stand by and watch them fall. I turned and walked away.
Guest departure. Delita. So that presumably is the last time that Ramza saw Delita before he just suddenly appears on a chocobo and kidnapping the princess. I think it was princess that we originally saw. So, wow. Okay. And also that's when Ramza decided to leave the order. Crazy. The Meager Complete, Chapter 1. Are we jumping back to present day? I think we are.
What is it, Ramza? Do you know him?
Or at least furthest forward in the timeline, I should say.
He carries the princess with him. They'll not be able to travel far.
You mean to give chase?
What else? I will not return to the crown in shame.
Well, you'll have no help from us. Our agreement said naught of this.
I would not accept your help if you offered it. A true knight is all too eager to set right what they have let go amiss. The Lion's Guard will serve the King's justice. Lavian, Elisier, we leave at once. Elder Simon, are you hurt?
The princess. What of the princess?
She is taken. I am sorry. But you may put your fears to rest. We go to rescue her.
No, milady, you mustn't. You would only throw your own life away.
Your worry will find no purchase with me. A knight is oath-bound to render aid.
I want to go with you. I'll be no trouble to you, I swear it.
Don't be an idiot, Ramza. This is no concern of ours.
I must go. I must know if it's truly him.
The boy, eh? Well, there it is. Gods know where this path will lead us.
Hey, he's come with us. Chapter 2. The Manipulative and the Subservient. New party member. A unit wishes to join your party. Lad. Are we recruiting Lad? Of course.
On my honor.
Lad has joined your party. Alicia, welcome in, welcome in.
I shall follow your lead.
Oh, Lad's the guy who chucked the stones in Mission 1. And, Lavian, yeah, you can join my party.
I stand ever ready.
So, oh, and guest party member. Gafgarian, a fell knight.
Another fine mess.
And Agrius,
You
a
have my
holy
gratitude.
knight. So are we going to be the same level that we were, or how's this working? So we're Orbon Monastery, a monastery built more than 12 centuries ago and said to house extensive basement archives. Yeah, I imagine there's a whole bunch of new stuff available because, well, you know, we've had a time skip. Let's have a look. Okay, so you get to keep your original party, and then these guys join. Okay, so that also tells you the level that the game was roughly expecting you to be at. So we weren't that far off, right? Ramza's level 10, Melusine's level 10, but everyone else is kinda at the right level. Although Lad joined at level 8, which means that Lad is now incredibly outpacing Thomasine here. Okay, interesting. I also wonder how many people I'm going to be able to take into combat at a time. I think that's going to be very impactful for how we continue.
You want something?
Then, of course, we have our two guest characters who have, like, a lot of good stuff. Ooh, a whole bunch of stuff that I was like, we could steal that.
Something?
We could steal that. Anyway.
You want something?
Was there something?
So he's still a monk in this one. Interestingly. Did he? Yeah, with the exact same XP. Huh. Okay. Thinking about how I want to handle this. Let's leave all the party stuff to next time, because we've got more stuff. Like, we've got more stuff that it was trying to tell us about. So we'll leave all of that till next time. What we're going to do this time is we're going to have a look. First of all, at stratagems for battle. This must be the new jobs that we know about. No? Ah, Knight Swords. What's this? Knight Swords provide high weapon attack and weapon parry attributes. Some also have special effects such as granting Protect. Knight Swords may be used with the support ability Double Hand, which allows a weapon to be held in two hands for greatly increased damage. Ah, okay. Cool. Is that the only new thing?
Keep you in my thoughts.
Is. I think we need to have a look at State of the Realm most importantly here, but I want to look at Encyclopedia as well, because now we've got like a greater expanded timeline.
What did these people think? What compelled them?
Okay. Snow-dusted Ziekden fortress as stragglers from Corpse Brigade took refuge within, but the northern sky held firm its position around the perimeter. Argath slew Gragoroth after first shooting Titra, whom Gragoroth was using as a human shield. Delita, enraged by the death of his sister and hungry for vengeance, saw Argath repaid in kind. A cache of gunpowder planted in the fortress by Gargoroth was then set alight, reducing the building to rubble. A year had passed since the tragedy at Ziekden. Dukes Larg and Goltanna were locked in a fierce political struggle for control of Ivalice since the king's death. Tensions were high and the war seemed all but inevitable. Secret plans were underway to bring Princess Olivia from Orbon Monastery to Gallion to prevent the outbreak of war. And then Agrius set out in heavy rain in search of Prince Olivia, who had been kidnapped by men bearing the standard of Duke Goltanna. The ones who seized the princess was none other than Ramza's childhood friend Delita, who was believed to have died at Ziekden. After some debate, Ramza and his comrades joined Agrius in her search. So this is a year afterwards. So what's this scene? I don't remember this scene. Or is this very, very start of the game? This is the very, very start of the game.
Abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice.
Skip. We've seen it. Cool. Just wanted to make sure.
Trace the journeys
and now,
of those who shaped history.
Movie time. So this is after the battle. Oh wow, you get a better scale of the fortress here.
Titra?
What was that? Delita! We must away!
Delita?
Delita!
I had lived my life the only way that I had known. But when the pillars of that life came crashing down, I did not stand by and watch them fall.
That was a good one. Very similar to the original, but
here we may learn more of. Let us speak on this again.
With a bigger sense of scale, I guess, of the buildings you're actually at.
To fully understand Ivalician history, one must take a broad view.
Okay, so this is us heading to Ziekden Fortress. Then we lost 3 people at Ziekden. Well, I mean, we lost 2 and Argath. Yeah, Argath, Ragoroth, and then Titra, all deceased, with Delita being whereabouts unknown. And now we're here. Oh my, look at this. Alright, we got this small little thing here, and everything's happening. Okay, so there's Ramza, Goffard Gafgarian, and Agrius Oaks. We're heading in pursuit of Delita. Delita abducted the princess. Duke Estrald Larg is contending with Duke Druxmold Goltanna for the title of regent. Ordallia at Kasha is dead. And then Queen Luveria and Prince Oranus are somewhere in the middle here. Okay. Interesting.
Till next
Let's
time.
have a look at the encyclopedia next.
Within
Yeah, we have a lot of
many
new stuff.
historical records.
A member of a sellsword company led by Gafgarian. Disillusioned by the tragedy at Ziekden, he left the Order of the Northern Sky to become a mercenary. Though born in Igros, he has severed ties with House Beoulve and taken his mother's family name. Oh, he's now Ramza Lugria to Beoulve. Huh. And I guess that was part of the while you still hold the Beoulve name stuff that we were getting before. Of his newfound comrades, none but Gafgarian knew of his noble roots. He continues to charge headlong into battle in the hopes of finding a cause worth fighting for. So Delita goes here. So, a childhood friend of Ramza born in Igros. Although thought to have perished in an explosion at Ziekden Fortress, he was later discovered to have survived. He reappeared as one of the kidnappers who abducted Princess Olivia from Orbon Monastery. Why Delita has chosen to align himself with the Order of the Southern Sky is a mystery. Okay. Princess Olivia at Kashka. One of the proposed heirs to succeed the Ivalician throne, Olivia was adopted by the late King Ordallia III after he lost his second son, but is actually true-born daughter to the former monarch, Denamda IV, and half-sister to Ordallia III. Okay, yeah. Soon after I was just having to process that in my head for a second. Soon after entering the Atkashka family or royal family, a third son, Prince Oranus, was born to Queen Luveria, and Olivia was hastily entrusted to Duke Larg. Henceforth, she lived sequestered at Orbon Monastery. Okay, but she's still a potential heir. Alma Beoulve. The youngest of the 4 Beoulve children, Alma is Ramza's full sister and is possessed of a bright and cheerful demeanour that charms all of those around her. Although she spent most of her life at Orbon Monastery, she has recently returned to the family home to attend the Igros Preparatory Academy. Like her brother, she was born of a different mother than the elder Beoulve siblings, Dystarg and Zalbag. Because of their similar circumstances and closeness in age, she shared a stronger bond with Ramza than with her elder half-brothers. Alma has begun to question the motives of her 2 eldest brothers after losing Titra and Delita in the tragedy at Ziekden Fortress. Agrius Oaks, a noble and fiercely loyal female knight serving in the Lion's Guard, the Crown's personal shields. Tensions between Dukes Larg and Goltanna after the death of Ordallia III led to fears for Princess Olivia's safety, and the council dispatched Lady Agrius to Orbon Monastery as a guard. She sympathizes with the princess found to live a sequestered life. Okay, so she is in a, working directly for the royal family role, so it's on neither side. Okay. Count Darg. So it's the same at the top, so what's different here? In addition to being Master Tactician, he was gravely wounded. Okay. He's said to be an expert swordsman and well versed in the ways of magic. I guess it no longer says that, it no longer says he's wounded. That's his only change. Elstrad Larg. Oh, it says the late King Ordallia III. Yeah. And that is basically the only change. At least at the top. And the bottom one. He now finds himself locked in an ongoing political struggle with Duke Goltanna over the custodianship of Prince Ornus. Druxman. He now finds himself caught in a continuing political struggle with Duke Larg over the custodianship of Prince Ornus. So that's those two, the two main players for the regency. Gothard Gafgarian, a new one. A sellsword hired by the Order of the Northern Sky to escort Princess Olivia to Igros. He once served as a division commander in the Order of the Eastern Sky in the 50 Years' War, but at war's end, Gafgarian was expelled from the Eastern Order as a result of the barbaric methods he willfully employed to ensure victory. In the following years, he formed a unit of swords for hire comprised of bandits, outlaws, and other soldiers cut from the same cloth as he. Gafgarian became infamous as a man for whom no task was too unsavory, and one who would stop at nothing to earn his ill-gotten coin. So that's an interesting person for Ramza to end up with. Weegraf Falls. Formed the Corpse Brigade soon after. What's the new one? So that's now disappeared, now he has the last line. Aggrieved at his treatment by the ruling class, Weegraf formed the Corpse Brigade to overthrow the nobility and free the common people from their suffering. He used kidnapping and assassination as a means to achieve this, but the group was wiped out in a counterattack by the Order of the Northern Sky. Weegraf has not been seen since the battle at Ziekden. This is interesting, because with our knowledge, we know that that's not entirely true for Weegraf, but from a historical record, that would make sense. Or at least from a current, where things are at, it would make sense, because saying they used kidnapping and assassination, well, yeah, but he didn't really, he wasn't a fan of the kidnapping, or I think the assassination, so, yeah, it's interesting. Are we finished? We're finished with new ones. Okay, cool then. So I think what would make most sense next time is to have a look through our new party members, basically sort out all their classes and stuff, and then it was suggesting that we've got new errands. I don't know if we've seen any errands yet, but I'm assuming those are going to be side quests, so yeah, we'll see where everything goes next time. So, thank you very much for watching, I'll see you next time, goodbye.